Week number 2 of college football is here, and while some fan bases are living the dream, other fan bases are trying to wake up from a nightmare. Will the picture take shape more in week 2? Maybe not, but hey, it's college football and we're going to talk about it. Comedian FunnyMaine, I'm a fan, not an analyst. Fanalyst is on right now. Turn it all the way up. Will this be a boring slate of games this weekend? Look, I know on paper this does not look like a sexy schedule. Only one ranked matchup, but it's college football, man. And the parity right now, that means it's probably set up for some upsets and some chaos. So I'll be tuned in all weekend long. Love when the in-state HBCUs get to play the big boys. So you got Bethune-Cookman of Daytona Beach. They're going down to Miami to face the Hurricanes. And also South Carolina State is going to Columbia to face the Gamecocks. I know it's a long shot, but hey, if you of a certain age or you just know your history, 1979 FAMU versus Miami. I'll leave it there. People absolutely put too much emphasis on week 1, but hey, that's just part of college football. You overreact, you underreact. There's a lot of season left, so I wouldn't get too caught up, but it never hurts to have a good start to the season, ever. Anytime you get Mobile and New Orleans in the same room, there's going to be a fight. Mainly over Mardi Gras. Who's the originator? They're going to be fighting about that for the rest of their lives. But as far as football, two very talented teams. We're still looking to see how they're going to shape out because it's early in the year. But early signs, and most people are picking Tulane in this one. I know he just got to college football, but counting out a six-time Super Bowl winning coach is crazy work, bro. Just give him time. We'll see, but based on his resume, there's no way I can count that man out this early. This is literally the game I circled as a possible upset. If y'all been paying attention to South Florida, I did a YouTube video on them last year, but they've been inviting some pretty good teams to their stadium lately. They beat up on Boise last week. They've given Alabama fits the past 2 seasons. Florida, you better buckle in because these Bulls are for real and they want to prove a point. If Iowa's Coach Ferentz can get this win, he will become the most winningest coach in Big Ten history. Think about that. More than Bo Schembechler, Woody Hayes, Urban Meyer, all of them. He would surpass them, but I think he's going to have to wait a week. They're going to Iowa State. Iowa State looks good. Iowa's usually the favorite, but I just think Iowa State at home is going to be too much this time. Now, if this was late season Ole Miss, I might give Kentucky a shot, but those first 10 games for Ole Miss every season, they look unstoppable. This is week number 2. I assume they're going to look unstoppable again, so sorry, Kentucky. Maybe next time, just book Ole Miss later on in the season. I think it's simple. The players for Alabama, they just got to decide that they want to play football. The talent is there. The brand is there. But if they don't want to show up every single play for 4 quarters, it's not going to matter the name on the front or the back of the jersey. It ain't going to matter how many people are in the stands. It ain't going to matter about anything. They have to have their own gut check and decide that they want to be great. And the number 1 question I got asked this week, Oklahoma or Michigan? I've been going back and forth with this one. I know for a fact that Michigan is still a top-tier team, and I think they're looking to do big things in the Big Ten. Oklahoma, even though they had a disappointing season, you saw some flashes of greatness. 2 evenly matched teams. I like Michigan's new quarterback, but I just think going to Norman, I think that's going to be the difference. Oklahoma at home in a very close one. Yo, you want to get your questions in? I know you do. You got to follow me on Instagram or Facebook. I take these questions directly from my DMs every single week. Follow me at FunnyMaine on your favorite platforms. Listen, I just love talking college football. I'm a fan, not an analyst. Fanalyst each and every Friday. We'll see y'all next week.